Well, hello there. My name is Mark Miles. I love helping trainers, presenters, workshop facilitators really take the results to their next level. And in today's video, F you! F you! Bit of a weird way to start a video, but today's video is all about swearing in a workshop, right? Now, this is a little bit of a controversial topic. If I've ever done a video on controversial topics, this is one of the most controversial topics you will ever hear in the training space out there, or personal development workshops, or whatever workshops you facilitate in, or whatever environments you deliver workshops training in. That's controversial because everybody has different levels of sensitivity to swearing, right? Some people could be completely okay with it. Other people, you could say a darn, and that'll affect someone or upset them, right? And that's just simply because everyone's had a different upbringing, everyone's had different levels of exposure to swearing. Also, people will associate different things to swearing as well, right? And as a workshop facilitator, one of the fastest ways to completely destroy your career or completely destroy the learning environment is to swear in the wrong context or swear to the wrong audience, or use vulgar language with the wrong type of audience, right? And it's a very controversial topic because everybody has an opinion on it, and everybody has a slightly different opinion on it, right? So in this video, and you may want to drop in the comments below what kind of, I guess, your experience, your thoughts, your opinions on this topic are. But here's the deal, folks. What I've learned over my last 10 plus years of delivering and running workshops is, here's the thing, folks. People will only feel comfortable with whatever they are comfortable with. Now, I know that's a blatantly obvious statement there, but what we need to realize is that everybody, when they come to a particular learning context, are going to have assumptions or pre-frames around what they believe is appropriate levels of swearing, right? And the thing is, I generally, if I'm presenting in a corporate environment, do not swear at all. I just don't, right? But the thing is, on the flip side, if I am running a more casual workshop and running it with people that are maybe a little bit more open to it, I may occasionally drop an S word, but I'm not going to drop an F word. All right. Now, let's go to the extreme, though. Let's go to the extreme where you walk into a construction site and you walk into people that every second or third word is an F bomb. You're suddenly faced with a brand new, different kind of environment where if you don't get a little bit more flexible with your language, they're going to see you as a little bit of a complete stranger, and there's going to be limited levels of reporting, right? Now, I'm not saying you're going to have to drop an F-bomb as much as they do, or even an F-bomb at all, but if you're not a little bit more colloquial with your language, you're going to sort of lose the depth of rapport that you could actually have with that group, right? Now, I know a lot, I've seen a lot of personal development presenters, trainers, workshop facilitators out there, and there's a lot in Australia that we can think of. We're not going to name names that drop a lot of F bombs, but one of the things that they do is before they start presenting, they let the audience know, guys, there's going to be some F bombs coming. This is how I present. If you don't like it, tough, right? And they'll set up that frame so that nobody can actually walk out of the room and go, oh, I really didn't enjoy the experience because there were so many F bombs, right? That presenter, that person has pre-framed the environment to say, there's going to be some swearing, get used to it, right? Now, we need to appreciate that an audience is going to be open or not open depending on the frames that you actually set, right? So basically, my, I guess, overarching recommendation is, as much as possible, don't. Dial it back if you have to, drop an S word, drop a shit if you need to, right? Or whatever you think you would be comfortable with, but know that the ultimate F bomb is going to be something that is going to really blow up in a lot of people's faces, and they're going to feel an impact by it, right? So the thing is, read the room and know what would be acceptable in that environment. And as soon as you start to use language that would not be acceptable for that environment, you're going to get ripple effects. And if I occasionally drop something by mistake, what I will say is, excuse the language just in that moment there. I just really needed to illustrate a point, right? So I will bring attention to it if I have to, if it slipped out, right? So just to recap, I know I've made a lot of random points here, but just to recap, number one, I'm going to read the room, read the audience, read the context, what would be appropriate. Second, I'm going to think about if it has come out or if it is going to regularly come out, I'm going to draw attention to it just so that nobody's caught off guard by it then. And last of all, I'm going to think about, the audience that's in my room, what are they really comfortable with? And if they are expecting a lot of F-bombs or a lot of swearing, I'm going to occasionally do a little bit more than I'm normally comfortable with in the effort to build rapport, right? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of places in Australia, out back in different areas in Australia, remote communities, where if you ain't swearing, you ain't building rapport, right? And even places in the globe, in the world, right? If you ain't connecting and using the language that they typically would, they're going to look at you like you're a little bit of a city folk or you're a little bit of a cold ass person that really is a bit hard to relate to there, right? So swearing, it's a very controversial topic. And I've just been watching a workshop recently with a person I really, really admire. And they've done a little bit more swearing than I'm used to, or I'm a little bit surprised by it, but that's cool. Everybody has their own perspective around it, right? So it is a topic that we need to respect our audience on, and we need to set up pre-frames or D-frames if we need to. But I just want to do a quick video on it because it's a topic that we hear a lot about, and you can think of a lot of maybe influencers out there also do a lot of swearing, and maybe it's on purpose, maybe it's not, but it's a very idiosyncratic topic there. Thanks for watching, team. Hope you got some value, and maybe in the comments below, if you want to, drop in a opinion about what you think is appropriate or acceptable regarding bit of swearing in the old training room, bit of swearing in the old workshop, bit of swearing in the old personal development space, or even training and education space. Thanks for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.